Hey guys, it's Michael with Central Alps, and today we're going to be looking at a 2007 to 2018 Jeep Wrangler JK. We put a 2.5-inch rough country budget boost lift on it. We put some 20x12 XF-205 wheels, some 35 1250 R20 Fury Country Hunter mud terrain tires, the 10 plies, some Bushwhacker flat fender flares. We put a Central Alps Poison front bumper, some LED light pods, an Angry Bird Grille, a 12,000 pound synthetic rope winch, and a Factor 55 Pro shackle. Now what's great about these budget boosts from Rough Country is that they just add spacers to the top of your springs and adapters on the bottom of your shocks to raise your shocks up. And if you ever decided in the future that no, I don't want to have a lifted Jeep, I want to take it back down to factory, you retain your factory springs and you retain your factory shocks. You don't cut or drill anything, and you can put everything back to factory specs. These XF wheels, they come in a 20x10, a 20x12, a 22x10, and a 22x12. These are a 20x12 with a negative 44 millimeter offset. They all come gloss black with a milled window. The Fury 35 1250 R20 Fury Country Hunter mud terrains, they come in a 10 and a 12 ply. So if you have a 3/4 ton or a 1 ton truck or a half ton and you plan on hauling, you might want to go with a 12 ply tire. These Bushwhacker fender flares, they're just a classic fender flare. Gives them a little bit different of a look than the factory flares. Allows you to clear a little bit bigger tires. However, on these flares, we recommend on the rear for you to trim, because there's a plastic piece that protrudes out into the wheel well, and sometimes if you hit a big enough bump, your wheel will come up and hit it. So we recommend you trimming that so that you don't break your inner mounts on these flares. Another thing that we did were these Poison front bumpers and an Angry Bird Grille. You might be looking at this Jeep and you might see these light pods and you say, well Michael, I'm kind of scared to do some wiring. And you shouldn't be if you're replacing our front bumper, because on every single Jeep, most Jeeps you have fog lights. So whenever you switch it to an aftermarket front bumper, you're still gonna have those positive and negative wires from the fog lights. What we highly suggest you do is take your fog lights and tie them in with your aftermarket lighting, so that now inside of your cab, you already have it on your little switch to just pull out, turn on your fog lights, and that will turn on your auxiliary lighting. That's what we did with these, that's what we do with most Jeeps. Next tip is, if you're gonna be lifting a Rubicon or you have the factory rock sliders, take the rock sliders off and cut the back half of the rock slider down a little bit, because typically they run a little bit too long, and that's another thing for your rear tire to hit. And so rather than tearing up your tire, we recommend taking off the cap, cut it down, paint it, throw the cap back on, and throw your rails back on. And besides that, that's about it. The winch, we suggest you getting on Amazon. It's like $17 and getting a quick disconnect. So you'll connect part of it to the terminal and the other part to the winch. And when you need to use the winch, you'll connect it. And when you don't need to, you'll just disconnect it. And that will save you in the future from any possible malfunctions with the winch. So, if you have any questions, I know we went through a lot. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment or shoot us an email, or give us a call or text at 833-268-2577. Or if you want to order any of these parts, whether it's the flares, whether it's the tires, the wheels, the lift, the bumpers, the lights, the grill, the winch, the Pro shackle, anything, please go to our website, central-alps.com, and let's get your parts shipped out today. And again, my name is Michael with Central Alps, and thanks for watching.